Hey, Ralph. Since you don't want to talk to me on the phone, you're not answering my texts. So, this is the only way I'm going to communicate with you, I guess. And it's your choice if you're going to watch it or not. But anyway, I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, I'm OCD, probably to a fault. And I know that bugs you. I know firsthand how that bugs you. Because after my mom died, I fell in love with a girl that I was in love with in high school. So much that she was going to leave her husband and I was going to marry her. And then she got to where she kept calling me and calling me and bugging me and bugging me. And yeah, I understand where you're coming from. And I was just want to be alone. I didn't want to hear anymore. I didn't want to see anymore. So I understand where you're coming from. Okay? With that being said, I'm not going to blame things here. I'm just going to tell you my side. Especially when you said the other day that you would like to be able to talk to me because you had things on your mind, but you can't because I'm a mental case. That was terrible. You don't talk to your friends like that. You know, everything you've been telling me that I have to do is all the things that you in your head think that I need to do. It's not me thinking I need to do these things. It'd be like me all of a sudden telling you, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do that. You weren't asking for my opinion, right? And I wasn't asking for yours. I know why I'm heavy. Even though 172 pounds later, I haven't been able to wear this shirt in about 15 years. But I'm doing it, but I know why. I mean, Jan spent most of the week last week with me up at the cottage, and we did a lot of talking. We've done a lot of talking. And we both are the same. We both realize that, yeah, food is our push away people thing. As long as we're heavy, no one's gonna look at us. It's uh, it's the way we choose to not be intimate with anybody. Okay, that's none of your business. There's nothing that you can tell me to do to change that. You tell me I need another job. You tell me I need to be more physical, and that I brought everything that I have onto myself. Exercise went to change my rheumatoid. Exercise wouldn't have changed the cancer in my neck. Exercise wouldn't have changed the cancer in my kidney. Exercise wouldn't have changed the white markings on my lungs. This is not caused by being lazy and not exercising, Ralph. If that's the case, then boy, you've been exercising and you have something wrong with your heart. So that doesn't make any sense at all. So what else have you told me? There's just so many things. I mean, like even with going back to Jan, I would never tell Jan she's got to lose weight. She knows she's heavy. I know I'm heavy. But why do we need somebody else to tell us that we are? Because, see, if you like me for who I am, not for the person I could be. But maybe that's been the whole problem. Maybe the whole problem is because you want me to be something that I'm not. And you keep forcing me to try to change. And for a large part, I have because of this friendship. I have been seeing a psychiatrist. I have been doing things. I have been trying to change what I just realized on the 4th of July weekend that who am I changing for? Am I changing for me or am I changing to make you happy? And I think that's a lot of the problem is because when I have to change myself to make you happy, that makes me all the more unhappy, all the more angry, because with everything that is said, it just knocks me down one peg lower. I know you're trying to build me up, but the way you do it is not working, Ralph. The way you do it is that you keep chipping and chipping and chipping away. And all the work that you've done to try to get me to get up, you just drop it right down. So, yeah, I've done a lot of bad things. I'm only human. Neither of us are perfect in this relationship. Um, I don't know if it's Sean talking to your 1 year. I don't know if last year was a setup. I'm starting to believe that it was. Um, but all I ever wanted was to be friends with you. But it can't be like this either. Because I am happy and I am content. And I don't need to be working another job. You always want more. More, more, more. Nothing wrong with that. I don't need more, more, more. I'd be happy going out in Lake St. Clair in a rowboat with a 5-horse motor on it. It doesn't have to be a big boat. So, I can settle for less. I don't need to do more. At this age, I wouldn't want to do. No. No. The thought of going back to work, no. Mm-mm. Now, you like your job, you love your job. That's great, Ralph. Good for you. I'm happy. I didn't have that good of a job. But anyway, but then neither do you don't have to look for rats like I did for the last 10 years. So, you know, so if you want me to be your friend, accept me for what I am. Don't try to change me. I wear my heart on my sleeve. You know where I stand. But it's this hate that you have and this anger that you have. And it just seems like everything is just because I am not the person you want me to be. I'm not your boyfriend. You have nothing to say what I do. You can't tell me what to do. You can make suggestions if I want them. But this is my life, Ralph. I'm 65. If I want to be a recluse in this house, I can be. If I don't want to talk to another soul for the rest of my life, I don't have to. If I want to just eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches forever, I can do that. You don't have to like it. But don't treat me like I'm a mental case because I get upset when you tell me these things. I have never, ever told you to change. Ever. I've said you've hurt me this way. When you say things, you hurt me. But I have never told you to change. The one thing I told you was quit calling me crazy. And you said, no, I'm not going to change. Well, I guess you kind of reap what you sow. I'm going to be your friend, Ralph. You might not want to be my friend, but I'm going to be your friend till the day I die. I will always be here for you. That's the way it goes. So, it is what it is. I don't think you'll ever find anybody who's going to give you as much as I have. But Like I said, I'm not your boyfriend. I'm just some guy you picked up at a bar one night. So, anyway, that's it. So, sorry it turned out this way. I'm sorry that you can't talk to me. But I'm just taking my cue from you. Okay? Goodbye, my friend.